Hey, I probably should have been filming from like 2 hours ago, but I have just been having so much fun thrifting in Boston. I've already hit up 3 places in 2.5 hours, probably around there. Left my house at 9 a.m., got to my first location at 10. Yeah, it's been a really good day. So we're gonna head downtown into Boston and check out a few spots, see how that goes. I'm gonna try to film, but if it's like real good, I might not film and might just do a haul. So like we might just be fast forwarding through all this and going right to haul. But yeah, I am having a really great day. I'm alone today, and I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm alone and I can thrift and I don't have to worry about like someone waiting for me out in the car or like anything like that, and I can just take my time and I don't have any plans and it's such a nice day. All the things are going for me. My makeup, I actually have just a serum tint kind of thing on, but my new skincare routine is doing good things for me. I like it. My rosacea and eczema is not too bad. It's a little aggravated with the sun, but it's a little side note there. Maybe I'll show you my like sensitive skincare routine, things I've been using. I don't know. I'm really into like beauty and makeup and all that kind of stuff too. Like clothing and fashion's one aspect of things that I love. And that other aspect of things that I love is beauty. So, all right, I'm gonna, sorry about that. I'm going to get going here. It's 12:30. It's gonna take us about 20-25 minutes to get to our next location. There's gonna be traffic. Parking should be fun. All right, let's do this. All right, we're gonna head home. As you can tell, I just showed you a small little clip. I really couldn't not photograph, record, and look in that store. There's just way too many people and so much going on, and the racks are just so full. It's really hard to film and all that fun stuff. So, I had to take my jacket off because I was sweating in there. It's 46 out, but I was sweating in the store and I can't take it driving home. So I have about an hour ride home. Probably gonna eat something, and I don't know if I'm gonna film the haul tonight or if I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I don't know. So I guess you have to see what outfit I'm wearing in this next segment. But right now it's 3 o'clock. We're gonna drive home and yeah, maybe get a burger or something. See you there. We're back with coffee. So, really need a sip of coffee. I am really tired. That trip was exhausting, and I think it's because I went to 2 extra places that I normally don't go to. I didn't stay long in those places because I spent so much time at a few other locations that I went to, but it like threw me off my game, and it was just a lot, and like my makeup's all coming off my face. Anyway, I have so much stuff to show you. There are some brands that are totally new to me. I either had heard about them and never found them in the wild, or brand new, no idea what they are. I've done minimal research, literally just enough to see like, yes, I should buy it, no, I shouldn't buy it type of thing. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'll start with the bag that's closest to me, and then we'll kind of go from there. I spent roughly $500. I don't know how many pieces I have. So at the end of the haul, I'll make sure I count all the pieces and then tell you how many pieces I had and what the breakdown is for cost of goods. but I did real good, let me tell you. All right, let's just get into it. So, this location that I went to here was a Goodwill, and a lot of the pieces are, I guess, basic. They're things that I know are going to sell for me. They're things that are going to be quick flips, things I can photograph really easily. The prices are really good at this Goodwill, so most pieces didn't cost me more than $5, so that was really good. First up is this Madewell turtleneck sweater. I actually sold this exact same pattern in a sweater dress. It was new at tags. I bought it at Nordstrom Rack 2020. Yeah, when the store started to reopen. I swear, I don't remember anything between 2020 and 2021. Like, everything blends together. I have no idea. I think it was in 2020 when I bought it, and I just recently sold it in 2021. But it is Madewell. It is an extra small. I just really I like Fair Isles. It's actually one of my favorite styles of sweaters to sell. I don't know what you're made out of. It is cotton and polyester and alpaca, and it is from the 2019 holiday line. So that will get photographed probably tonight and listed. Next up is Madewell as well. This is in a size 2. This is a dress. It's got this pretty blue, I shouldn't say blue. This is a pretty daisy print that's overlaid in this blue fabric. It's got ruffle detailing. It's a wrap dress. I have sold this style before. It was in green. I've also sold a jumpsuit that is in this exact same style, but it was green. And I think I currently have a romper, same pattern, in green. So now I have a blue one to add to the collection. And as you all know, if you've watched my channel, or maybe you're new and you've never watched my channel, Madewell is like my bread and butter. It is something that I always pick up, depending on style, of course. Typically sweaters, jeans, shoes, handbags, and dresses are the things that I gravitate towards. Nothing none of the basics, like t-shirts and stuff like that. I don't really grab them. Next is Derek Lam 10 Crosby. This sweater is super cute. You'll see it has a couple little flaws on it. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. But there's like a few threads right there that are coming up, which I can just easily from in the sweater kind of pull and repair. But I really loved the sleeve on here. I love this little feathering detail that was on it. It's very soft. I honestly don't know what this is made out of. Oh, see, this is a big guy right here. But this can be repaired. I've done that plenty of times. When I was newer to reselling, that used to scare me, but I watched a bunch of videos on how to repair different types of sweaters and shirts and whatnot, knitting. So this is merino wool and polyamide. I don't know what that is, but it's the stretchy material that makes this sweater stretchy, probably. So that was a fun one. I know Derek Lam 10 Crosby is like their diffusion line. It still does really well for me, so as long as the price is right. This is a new to me brand. This is BLQ, and it's just this little crop top, the little smocking on the sleeve here. This is sold on Revolve. That's all that I really saw. So like the average selling price for this piece is between $30 to $50 depending on the piece, but this was a new to me brand, so I'm always happy to pick up new to me brands. Of course, the first thing I look at when I'm in a thrift store, this is like a little pro tip for some of you that are newer. I don't know every brand that's out there, and I don't think any reseller knows every brand that's out there, but a good indicator if a brand is good, right? Like what we as a reseller would consider good, sold on one of the departments like Revolve, I can't think, Net-a-Porter, like any of those type of websites, you'll notice that the tags are typically like a cotton, a cloth of some sort. They're usually stitched at the top here. And they have a different feel and look to them than regular tags that you would see like a Madewell, like a J. Crew. They're always a little more unique. A lot of European brands do tags like this. Just a little pro tip if you're newer and you are trying to learn different brands. That's a great way to learn. That's how I learn about brands, is I go by the tag and the fabric content. That's always like my go-to. Next up, I think this is a shawl. I thought it was a scarf at first, but after I Googled really quickly, I think it's a shawl. So this is a brand I never heard of before. It's Claudia Nicole. and it's new at tags. It's 100% cashmere. And the comps on this were kind of all over the place, but between like 50 and 100. And this was a scarf, so I don't know how much they charge for scarves, but it's probably a couple of dollars. So this I'm really excited to list and kind of research a little bit more about it. And it was a little pretty pink color. Because everything I tend to pick up is very neutral based. So when I can have little pops of color like that, I am very excited. Moving right along to a brand, sorry guys, it's like all over the place. A brand that I love, and that would be Zara, but this is a new at tag Zara piece in an extra small. It's a dress, it's unbuttoned right now, but it's, look at these buttons. I didn't even notice how pretty these buttons are. Look at that. We have like the opal in the middle and the gold rim there. And it has this eyelet floral pattern all over it. And it's got a little belt, which is right here. So this is really cute. So you're probably thinking, these are a lot of spring and summery kind of pieces, Daniela. Why are you grabbing them now? I just grab things year round. I don't have a preference. People go on vacation. Someone might have a wedding somewhere in like a nice warm climate place, and they want a pretty dress to wear. You don't know where people are going. So I just pick things up year round. It doesn't hurt. Here's another brand. I mean, I love picking up J. Crew. So here we have a J. Crew. It was new at tags, which is one of the reasons why I grabbed it. Just a pretty blouse, V-neck, this little ruffling detail here. It's very pretty. Liked it a lot. If it was my size, I would have kept it for myself for work. It's like the perfect work blouse. Ooh, this is fun. I've picked up this brand before in the shoes, the leather shoes, which I ended up selling, I believe, on eBay. I think on eBay. And this is Patrizia Pepe. Sip of coffee. My throat is super dry. I think it's just from the temperature differences in every store. So there's the label, Patrizia Pepe. This is size 0, but look at how beautiful this sweater is. I'm going to bring it up real close to you. So you're going to see the little rhinestones, and then this right here is a little bee applique. How pretty is that? As soon as I saw this, before I even saw the brand, I was like, that is such a unique sweater with a little ruffling right here, and then it's got these, I don't know, what shape is the diamond? The diamond pattern. It's beautiful. I loved it. And then I saw the brand and I was like, okay, well, this is definitely a pickup for me. And then again, so here's another tip for those who are new. We don't just show clothes here, we teach too. The interior tags on some of these more expensive, sorry, the interior tags on some of these more expensive brands will look a little different. They'll be a little longer. You'll see the brand name. It's usually in various languages. It will tell you where this is made. So this is made in Italia. So it's made in Italy. I don't think it's focusing, so you can't really see it. But it is made in Italy. So you'll see it's a little different. The quality of the interior tag is different. It's got like more of like a silky feel to it. So like these are little details that you can pay attention to. Let's say you have no service somewhere and you have no way to look up comps unless you leave the store, right, and then come back. So that's just a little tip for you guys. Look at the interior tag too, not just the outside. I'm really excited to list this. I think it's so cute. It's a great holiday sweater too. Okay, this new to me brand, I think I learned this from Mogi Beth. I think you taught me this. I think this is a swimwear line of some sort. I looked it up quick and I saw that the comps were really good on it. It's Bindia, I don't know. But it's a cover up. But I saw this. So they say this is a swim cover up. But then I saw bloggers wearing it as like a tunic and then belting it. So I thought that was cool. I'm definitely going to probably add those styling photos to this in my listing. Just show you some of the detailing so people can see how some bloggers styled it. But I'm going to guess I'm going to get around like 35 to 50. I know it seems like a big range, but it really just depends on the offers that come in on that. But I think that's a brand that Mogi taught me. You know, Mogi has every day or almost every day, she posts different brands for the community to learn about. And I've actually learned quite a few from her. She's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to like different Revolve brands and brands that I just generally don't come across. So when I go into the city, whether it be in Boston or Connecticut or wherever I decide to go in the city, I come across some of those brands more often, and then I kind of remember, oh yeah, that was something I saw on Instagram. I think that's something that someone posted, and typically it's something that Moby posted because I like to learn new brands. All right, moving on. Oh, there's more in here. Okay. I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can because there's a lot. And we're already 11 minutes in. Okay. This I was really excited about. I have never ever found this designer. I think this is a diffusion line. So this is Philosophy di Alberta Ferretti. So Alberta Ferretti is very expensive. It's luxury. So this I'm assuming is a diffusion line. And it's just this really pretty dress. I don't know if you can see the detailing. Let me open this up. It has like little eyelet floral designs plus the embroidered floral design. It's very pretty. Again, summery, but still something that someone would pick up. I don't know what the size is. This is the only thing. I think it's a small or an extra small. Just make sure there's nothing on the inside. I don't think there's any interior tag or anything. No, they cut it. Oh, nope, there is one. Yep, here we go. The sizing is inside. Okay, another tip. Sometimes Italian or just European brands in general, they won't put the size on the tag where the brand is. They'll put it on the inside. And it'll have, so this is Italian, French, D. What does D stand for? I don't know what D stands for. GB would be Great Britain, and then USA. So this is a USA 4 or an Italian 40. So this gives you the breakdown of all the different sizing, which means this brand is offered internationally. And then, so this, you'll see this with a lot of Italian brands. Armani will have this too. This is like their seal of where it is made, and the company it's associated with. You'll see here it says made in Italy. So the interior tag will tell you a lot, like the size, which I assumed this dress didn't have, but it did. Oh, now it's all inside out. Okay, we're gonna deal with that after. All right, here we have another J. Crew piece. This is actually, I think, a holiday 2016 holiday. Oh no, this is holiday 20. There was another one that was similar to this. It was 2016 that I almost grabbed and then I decided not to, but I really loved this striped pattern. It's just a really pretty high neck blouse. I loved it. I love the color. The color is really vibrant. This is going to be really fun to photograph. Look how nice it looks on camera right now with me showing it to you. So really excited to photograph this. And it's current. It's from last year. So it could possibly still even be in their store. Ooh, another good one. It's just Zara, but it's a beautiful coat with these nice exaggerated shoulders. Nice little, this is a little houndstooth pattern there. See that? Little houndstooth. It's very soft. Very soft. I didn't even check to see what it was made out of. I just grabbed it because I was like, oh, I like the style. It doesn't say. Oh, yes, it does. It is cotton and polyester. It's very soft. I like it a lot. And it has these little snap buttons right here. Very curious to see if this is a blogger favorite because it has all the things going for it that would make it a blogger favorite. Are these faux pockets? No, they're real pockets. Very nice. I'm a big Zara coat girl, so always happy to pick that up to resell. All right, we're almost done. Put this Goodwill bag. We'll move the bag over here. Let's do this one first. This is just a casual Armani Collezione sweater, just hanging out on the rack. Had been there. This was not even the current tag. This is last week's tag, I guess, because it's orange. So I don't know what's, oh, what has to do. Size 8, look like a B, but it's a size 8, and it is made out of viscose. It's yeah, it's just viscose. Anyway, I think I'm gonna sell this myself, this little waffle knit sweater. I generally would just send this into the Real, but I'm gonna list it and try to sell it myself right now. It's the right time of year for it, and then we'll see. I'll give it like a month or so, and then if I can't move it or it's not getting attention, it's just gonna end up going to the Real. All right, if you watched a video, I don't know, maybe about a month or so ago, I talked about a Target collab dress. Maybe that was longer than a month ago. Maybe that was 2 months ago. But I talked about how I sometimes pick up Target collab dresses. And today is no different. I found an Alexis Target collab dress, and I know that this collab did really, really well. Was this summertime that it came out? I think it was spring, summer. So I was excited to find it, and it was only $7.99. So I don't know what they're going for. I have no idea, but I'll at least get $30 to $40 on it. It's really pretty. So that was one stop. Now we're going to move on. These next two bags are just like hodgepodge of the remaining places that I went to. Let's break it up. I'm going to start with the shoes. So let's do the shoes first because there's not as many, and then we will go into the rest of the IKEA bag that has clothes in it. I think there might be a few pairs of shoes in there as well. I gotta move my ring light. 1 second. All right, I had to move my ring light because lighting was a little off because my bag moved it. Okay, so first up we have good old Frye boots. I think these are the Melissa. I'm pretty sure these are the Melissa. I honestly don't know. I have to do a little research. I always get the Melissa and then there's another one confused. But these are a size 8. They're in pretty good condition. I've sold Fryes in way worse condition. They just have a really great following. People love them. Needs a little leather conditioner, as you'll see right there, but that's a quick and easy fix. These were probably one of my favorite pairs of shoes I found today. And it is, oh, does it not say it down here? No, it doesn't. It says it on the pull tab, which you're probably not going to be able to see. Can you see that? Aquitalia. There we go. How pretty are these? They have the velvet suede right here. I think this is suede, not velvet, Daniela. I'm pretty sure this is suede. And then the leather, nice tall. This isn't a knee boot. This is like right below the knee. Size 8.5. My foot won't fit in here. Ooh, look at the inside. How pretty is that? It's got a little buckle right there. I gotta try these on. Let's see if I can squish my foot in them so I can wear them a couple times. Probably not. I have Aquitalia boots that I thrifted. They were size 9, and they were a little big. I feel like Aquitalia is a little forgiving in their sizing. Ooh, they do fit, and this is my bad foot. Now, the real question is, they're a side zip? My calves probably won't. Nope. Can't zip them. So there's that. I got big calves. What can I say? Big athletic calves. So I can't zip them. So if you've athletic calves, you're not going to be able to zip them. But really excited for these. I love selling Aquitalia. I love finding Aquitalia. I like wearing Aquitalia. Really great brand. Great quality leather. These are also Aquitalia. Yes, you can see that. Nope, doesn't say on the bottom. I don't know where it says it. I think it's in here. Yeah. These are just a suede wedge boot with the faux fur on top here. Don't know what season these are from. I think this is a little bit older. Those riding boots that I first showed you, I think are 2 seasons ago. These might be 2 or 3 seasons ago. A little wear on the wedge, but nothing terrible. Overall, in really good condition. Just gotta clean that out right there. So that's that. It's a good day when you find 2 pairs of Aquitalia. This was a brand that I found for the first time. These are size 40, so these will fit me, but I will never wear them. This is the brand Ash, and I've never found it. I've heard of it. I know people have sold it, and they speak highly of it. The resale and retail are fairly high, but these are just a lace-up, heeled little booties. You can see they were 18. The suede's a little dirty, as you can see in the front here. But I think that might be like the style, because it looks like it's the same on both of them. I'm going to brush it out and clean it a little bit and see what it looks like, but I think that might be the way it's supposed to look. Darker on the toe and then lighter everywhere else. I don't know. But overall, they're in really great condition. And then these guys are a brand I've talked about before, and I believe a What Sold video, and I was really excited to find them in a boot, and that is, I believe it said Arche. It's French, Arche. It's definitely not Arch. I don't think it's Arch anyway, but I usually find their flats, their loafers, and this time I found these really cool patent leather style boot. Really like them. I have no idea what these would go for. All I did was saw the brand, saw the price, and I was like, sold. Let's do this. Let's experiment. Let's see what happens. The brand has really great following, and I tend to sell them on eBay over Poshmark. However, 2 pairs did sell on Poshmark, so not to say there isn't a market for it on Poshmark, but I have had better luck selling it on eBay. So yeah, there's that. We're gonna move on to this enormous IKEA bag of stuff. I'm just gonna pull some things up here, take a sip of coffee, and we're gonna move right in. These are some basic pieces that I'm gonna show you. Well, this piece right here is basic. The rest are underneath that are more basic, but this is just a Vince sweater. It's very pretty. It's cashmere, so little nubby knit sweater. Again, a little basic piece, but something that will definitely sell. Let me do this one first. This is a brand that I have never heard of, but I briefly looked it up because the tag looked good, okay? Here's the tag. It is Giada Forte, and it's from Italy. It's made in Firenze. It is a knit. I don't know what size it is. I'm going to guess it's about a small, oversized small. Might say on the inside. I didn't look, but it's this chenille, beautiful chenille, emerald green. Have I told you guys how much I love emerald green? I love emerald green. But this is an emerald green chenille sweater. It has this, I don't know if you can see that. Do you see how this is different right here? This is like it feels like a mohair stripe that is on the shoulder. And I think that's, and on the side. So I think this is mohair. I'm not sure, but let's see. Let's investigate a little bit. It doesn't say. It just says viscose nylon. And it doesn't say what the side is, but it is. It's mohair. 2% mohair, so that's what the side is. It is mohair, and it doesn't tell me what size this is. It has a Roman numeral 1, so I'm going to have to research the brand and see if that means a small or extra small. I don't know, but that's the first time I've ever seen a Roman numeral 1. So yeah, this was really pretty, new brand. Very excited to try that out. I want to say that when I was looking it up, the sweaters retailed for like $350, $500, depending on what it was made out of. Okay, these 2 pieces I was really excited for. This is a new to me brand. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dress. As soon as I saw it, I thought it was either Reformation or like Ulla Johnson, something like that. Like that's the vibe that I got. And the name of this brand is Fame and Partners. I had never heard of it, but the tag again, see, really pretty tag. It's cloth, it's stitched in a really nice way. The way the font looks, it's got US, Australian, and European sizing right here. So those kind of like, sometimes they don't mean anything, but sometimes it does. But I really, really, really loved this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful floral pattern. It is so pretty. It's like a floral leopard type of vibe, which I really like. The back has this opening right here. This is maxi. No, this is more of a midi. It's a midi length. It's so pretty. I as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. And first, I'm like, do you ever like see a really pretty dress sometimes, or a really pretty sweater, or anything really that's really pretty, and you're like, oh, I wonder what brand it is, and then you look at it and it's Target or Walmart, because they mimic a lot of the more expensive brands. But when I saw the tag, I was like, oh, no, this is definitely not Target. This is something else. So I was really happy to find that. Those dresses retail all over the place as well. I want to say they were like $300 to $400 depending on the style. So we like that. Next up is a brand that has been on my bucket list for a very long time. I found a sweater by them once. I think I showed you guys, but I really wanted to find a blazer by them, and that is the Savile Row Company. Here is the tag. This is very expensive. This is a beautiful blazer in a velour. Look at the inside. So pretty. It's got little snowflakes in it. Perfect for this time of year. It needs to get listed ASAP. I have no idea what this will sell for. I have no idea what to list it at. I'm just excited that I found it, and it's something that I can sell right now to someone. I only found one handbag in this trip, and it's a brand that I have never ever found. I've heard of it. I've seen people find it. I paid $14.99 for it, and I believe it's Liebeskind is how you say it. Liebeskind. You see that? Made in Berlin. I know that QVC sells these sometimes, but they are a higher end handbag. The leather is known to be very soft, which this is. I don't know what the style of bag is called. I know it has a name, but I'm blanking, where it opens in the center like this. So this is a very large handbag, but it's in beautiful condition. It's got a lot of different compartments. I have no use in this bag. Oh, here's the interior, so you can see what the interior tag looks like. Yeah, so this is very exciting. I don't know what this will sell for. No idea what it retails for. Got to do more research. But I was excited to find that brand. It was my first time finding it. So it's always nice when that happens. Next up is these pair of Jimmy Choos, which I paid up for. I paid $49, but then she discounted them for me because I purchased so many things. So these only ended up being $20. They are a Jimmy Choo cork wedge, patent leather, peep toe, heel. I'm sure they have a name of some sort, but these are brand new, which is the real reason why I grabbed them and didn't care if I paid the $49. They're brand new and they're from Revolve. So that was kind of a no-brainer to me. They also had a pair of Louboutins and a pair of Gucci heels in the box. They were not new, they were used, but they wanted $100 for each one, and it was just too high. It was too much, and they were older styles. If the Louboutins were like 50 or 60, I probably would have grabbed them because I had a discount as well at the store. But 100 was really pushing it. It was an older style, and older style Louboutins are very difficult, in my opinion, to sell. I've had a very hard time selling the older styles. I've had to resort to different types of consignment for the older styles. They're just, people look for very specific Louboutins. And the Gucci shoes, I've tried selling vintage Gucci shoes and never ends well for me. So I've learned my lesson from the past, and I didn't get them. I think this is a Poshmark return. I'm gonna put that right there. All right, let's do this other pair of shoes, and I think that's it for shoes. The rest is just clothing. This, again, new to me brand. Had heard of it like in passing, but had never seen what it looked like, had never sold it, and I don't think I'm going to be able to show you this. Well, maybe I can. All right, so that's what it looks like, and this is called Baker and, or is it the other way around? Yeah, Fiorentini and Baker. Fiorentini and Baker. So that's what it looks like. Kind of looks like Doc Martin, right? It's not. So you'll see it right there. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it because of this right here, but it's Fiorentini and Baker, and these really cool boots. They caught my attention the second I saw them. They have like this metallic, I don't even know what this is, what this material is, but it's all metallic. It's got a little buckle right here. These shoes retail for a lot of money, like way out of Daniela's price range kind of money. But they were $24.99. I ended up having a discount, so they were only $15.99, which was very nice. I don't know what I'll sell these for, but they're really pretty, and I'm excited. That's all I can tell you. But it's a new brand to add to your list if you ever come across them. And now I will always look for them. because that's how that goes. This one was fun. I didn't know that Beta brand made dresses. Maybe that's just me being naive. But here it is, Beta brand, size small. Really pretty dress. Look at that. Look at the bottom. I can't stand up. Ooh. See? It's so pretty. I like it a lot. I don't know what this sells for, but it was $5. So I'm gonna try it. I only know Beta brand by the pants, and the pants do really well. So I'm sure the dress will do well too. It's a great career wear piece. Next up, I never pick up Eileen Fisher anymore. It's rare. Like, it has to be new with tags, basically, or a really unique piece. So this is Eileen Fisher Petites. It is new with tags. It's an extra small, but it is a vest. And I've been on a vest kick lately. So I'm excited to list this guy. It's called the Shawl Collar Long Vest in black. And it is a silk Georgette crepe. So it's a silk piece. It's new at tags. It's a vest, which lots of people like right now. Great gift for the holidays. Gonna get listed ASAP. Okay, here's another little basic Vince piece. This is cashmere, size medium. I grabbed it because I really liked the color blocking on it. And I just really like Vince. I'm a sucker for Vince. I know it will sit for me sometimes, but when it's a little fun pattern like this, I can't resist. And it's cashmere. Can't say no to cashmere. Very hard for me to say no to that. Oh, I want to save this guy for the end. Next up is just a pair of Madewell jeans. These are the stovepipe. So if you watched my last video, you know that I talked about my Bolo brands, and the Madewell stovepipe is one of the brands and styles that I'm always looking for that sell really well for me. These are a size 26. They had another pair too, but they were size 23. I left them because my 23s don't move as quickly for me, but I grabbed the 26s. Ooh, this one's a good one. This is the new label of Diane von Furstenberg. This is a wrap style top, and it's in this pretty metallic red. So this is great for Christmas, great for the holiday time. Size large. She's getting listed tonight. That's all I'm going to say about her. What are you? Ooh, this one can wait till the end too. We got two that we're going to do at the end. The most exciting ones for me anyway. I grabbed this Rag & Bone blazer. I generally don't grab Rag & Bone, but I thought this blazer was very pretty. Let me button it for you. It's got a single snap button here. I loved the color, and I really loved the detail on the back with the piping. So pretty. I don't remember what this is made out of, but I feel like that helped me decide. It is wool, so I think it'll be good. It's got to be current. I don't know if this is Rag & Bone's current label. I honestly don't know, but it feels new. So maybe someone wore it a few times, but I just loved the little piping detail that's on here. So we grabbed her. Next up, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces left. That's it. Actually, wasn't that bad. What are you? Oh, this is a brand that I really love, but I tend to not pick up as much as I used to because I don't like how the pieces look sometimes. And that's Wooden Ships. They're really known for their cashmere mohair pieces, but usually they're in pretty rough condition and require a lot of maintenance, so I don't generally grab them. But this one is different. This one's got a turtleneck. It's kind of got a little sweater vest vibe to it with the cable knit. It's a pretty pink color, very lightweight, could really be worn in fall, winter, spring. It's kind of like one of those multi-versatile pieces. So I was happy with that. That was a good pickup. Very happy with that. Okay, let's do these last two, and then we'll do my two of my favorite finds that I had. Two things that I've never found before. Okay, I wasn't going to get this, but the woman said it had been sitting for 3 seasons for her, and she had marked it down to like $1, and no one was grabbing it. So I took it because I felt bad. But I also think because I can sell it. So this is just St. John. It's vintage St. John, and it's this striped mock neck sleeveless top. But look, it's got pretty little sequins in it. So I figured this is a good time of year to try to sell it. And then if I can't, it's just gonna go to the real and I'll make money on it that way. But I just took it off her hands because she really just wanted to get rid of it. And I felt her on that. I get it as a reseller. I get it. Okay. This is also exciting because the woman at the store said she got this piece. It felt really nice. The woman said that it was a very expensive piece, but she had never heard of it. And there was no brand in the interior, right? So she was like, I don't know. I don't see anything on it. But then she looked in the interior tag and the brand is called Luciano Barbera. Well, I looked it up. And a lot of men's stuff comes up for him. But this is 100% cashmere. It is made in Italy. It is a size 44 Italian, which is about a size 10 in US. And it's this really pretty plaid blazer. This is a woman's blazer. 3 buttons in the front. Very pretty. Very excited to list this. I honestly don't know what this will be listed as. I just know that the men's blazers can retail for over $1,000, which, as we know, could mean absolutely nothing. But the Real is selling them for $150 to $300, depending on the style and the make and all that kind of stuff. So that leads me to believe that there's a pretty good market for it. Are you ready for the 2 best pieces? I nearly screamed, but I screamed internally. So the woman walks up to me and said, I don't know. I think this is good. I haven't processed it yet, but do you mind just taking a look and see if it's anything worth you selling? And then you can just have it for $5. I was like, all right, I'll take a look. What is it? And she said, it's Calvin Klein. I'm thinking, okay, right? Like me judging the brand Calvin Klein while I own things that are Calvin Klein. She goes, if it's made in Italy. So I'm like, you've intrigued me now. So then I look at the label and it's Calvin Klein collection made in Italy. It's 100% wool. It is a blazer. It is definitely vintage. Oh man, am I excited. These pieces can resell for a lot of money. This is not something that I'm going to send into the Real right away. This is something that I'm going to try to sell myself. I'm excited. I don't even know what to do with myself with this. I have so much research to do. I really need to research the brand itself, the collection itself, when it started, what certain pieces go for. So I think this is important. And if you're still here with me, thank you so much. It's been 38 minutes and I'm rambling. But I feel like certain pieces require that type of research and extensive knowledge on, because it gives you a better idea of how to value a piece and how to sell a piece and really understand what it's worth and which way you need to go with it. So it's something like this where it's Calvin Klein collection. This is the quote unquote elite, right? Like the luxurious line of Calvin Klein. And it's vintage. Like this is something that I just need to sit down and dive deep into the history and the story and what sells at what price point and why and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited. If you guys ever found Calvin Klein collection, let me know. Would I be dumb to sell this myself, or is this like you should just send it into the Real kind of thing because it's just going to sit for you forever, which I feel like might be the case, but I really don't know. I don't know. I have not made up my mind on that yet. And last but not least, a first for me, Givenchy. Here she is, friends. In all her glory, this is Givenchy's signature collection for Givenchy Sport, which I believe is one of the diffusion lines. So yes, it's Givenchy, but it is the sport collection. But I'm okay with it. I don't care. It was $10. And it is a blazer. I'm just going to button the top and the bottom so it's a little easier to show you. So it's just so pretty. It's structured. Again, the structured shoulders and everything. It's really pretty. I know nothing about it except that it's Givenchy. Good on me, right? Like, ooh, good job, Daniela. You know what, Givenchy. The interior tag, though, is not there. It's definitely wool. The blazer is definitely wool. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you size. I can't tell you anything. I'm going to say probably a medium, like a size 8, 10 in that range. Probably the same person that owned this owned the Luciano blazer and probably the Calvin Klein blazer. So we're gonna have to measure her. I don't know if I'm gonna sell her myself, to be honest with you. I feel like Givenchy just doesn't have the same resale market as some other luxury brands, unless it's a handbag. Then it's a little different. But clothing sometimes can get tricky. But like I said, gotta do a little research, gotta see what's what. And yeah, that's everything. I just realized as I was editing that I didn't tell you what my cost of goods were. So I spent $502. And I purchased 33, I just lost it, 33 items. And my average cost of goods, this is with gas and all of that fun stuff mixed in, was $14 per item. So we are in a good place when it comes to reselling all of these things. I'm very confident that I can sell each piece for more than $14 and definitely maybe triple or even quadruple my money on some of these pieces, or even more depending on the piece, right? So yeah, I just wanted to sneak that in here in the end because I told you I was going to tell you and I totally forgot. Okay, bye. 41 minutes, a little longer than my last haul that I did with you guys, but I'm really happy with everything that I got. This is going to last me probably 2 to 3 weeks, in which point I'm probably going to go back into the city. I have an arrangement with someone out there where she's going to be putting some stuff aside for me over the next 2 to 3 weeks as she gets donations. She knows the brands and styles that I want, and she's going to put them aside and hold them for me so that I can go through them and then pick whatever I want. So she doesn't have to steam and do all that kind of stuff, which is going to be really nice. And then, yeah, purchase that stuff and making relationships and all of that good stuff. I mean, this is definitely not, making relationships was definitely not something that I did when I first started. This is something that's evolving over time, and I'm learning how to approach people and tell people what I do and all of that. And I also have some very big goals for 2022. Things that I want to pay off, things that I want to do in the house, and it's like time to kick it up a notch when it comes to reselling. And I'm thankful that I have this community and YouTube and all these fun things, the podcast, all these things that help me reach the goals that I want to reach, and all of you that sit and listen and watch me and humor me for this time. All right, everyone, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time, probably with a what sold, because it's Thanksgiving this week. Like, where did the time go? Thanksgiving is 6 days away. 6 days? I think. Like I said, time. I don't know. Stop rambling. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.